What's up, everybody? This is another episode of TCG Online. I'm Pokey Scrubs, and today we're doing a theme deck, and we're doing the wonderful Mental Might, because everyone told me it was bad, so I wanted to see how bad it was myself, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go to our first opponent, and depending how long the video, or how long the match is, if I'll do depending how the duration of this first battle goes, depends on if I will do another one or not in this episode. You guys seem to really enjoy my first video because it has the most, which was the first episode of TCG Online. So I figured I'd do another one. We won the coin flip, off to a great start. Oh, and they had no basic Pokemon in play, so that means a mulligan. I'm gonna go one with him, Gallade, because he can do 10 damage with one. So, if you don't know what's going on when your opponent has no basic Pokemon that they can play, at the beginning of the match they do a mulligan. So you get to look through their hand, which looking through their hand actually allows you to kind of guess what deck they're running. And since we're playing theme deck, and I'm seeing Gallade, Gallade, and a Psychic Energy, he's running the exact same deck I am, which, yeah, it's kind of cool. So we'll do the Mental Might versus the Mental Might. And also a fascinating thing about a mulligan is every time your opponent has the mulligan, because he can't play a card from his hand, you get to decide if you want to draw an extra card or not. Of course I am, because these theme decks have no draw power, so I am going to opt to get an extra card. Now we're at the waiting game. It's all coming together. Anyways, while we're waiting for our opponent to choose an active Pokemon, I just wanted to inform you guys that Nintendo is actually giving a free Shaman, which I made a video about that, which I will link in the description below. I'm also doing a Pokemon Blue Let's Play with Super Nerd Scrawl. I will also put that in the description down below. And also, if you enjoyed the commentating, the guy that's commentating with me in my Let's Play Blue series, I will send a link to his channel below as well, so you can check him out. Now it's opt-in if I want to draw a card, like I said earlier. So I do opt to draw my cards. I don't want to put any extra Pokemon on my bench right now, so I'm going to play. And the good thing is I got a Curly in the back and a Gallade, so that means I can evolve. I'm going to put that on there. Yeah, I am going to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon because it allows me to thin my deck some, which, you know, in a theme deck and stuff, it doesn't really have too much draw power, so you need to, like, you know, do cards, you know, that can thin it out as much as you can. I feel like that's all I should do this turn. And also, if you didn't know, which I'm sure you did, you can't attack or evolve in your first turn. So that's why I didn't evolve my Ralts into my Curlia. And that's why I didn't attack with my Beat. So now I'm going to evolve my Ralts into Curlia. I'm going to put another Psychic Energy on him. And then I'm going to attack with my only attacking move, which is Beat. Oh, and I didn't also say who I was playing. I'm playing against Demon Lucario. 5-4-3. The 5-4-3 is very important. I feel like I've gotten a better hand than my opponent has because he hasn't put a single energy on, which I'm assuming is because he doesn't have any energy in his hand. Next turn, unless he retreats out, which I don't think any theme decks besides the basic green has the DCE. I may be wrong. Comment section, please correct me. So he should not be able to retreat this turn, so his Miltank will go down next turn. So he's most likely going to power up a Pokemon on his bench. At least that's what I would do. Now let's see if he actually does that or not. No, he's not. That's a big misplay because it's going down and he's not going to do any more damage besides 10. Actually, now he's going to be able to... Oh, he's going to hit me pretty hard now. It's gone. No, I should only do 80 damage. He should only do 80 damage to me. Yeah, it was... Says if you have any stage 2 Pokemon on your bench. Oh, it's a stage... It's considered stage 1. Oh, okay, I'm an idiot. I don't really feel the need to use my potion this turn because I'm only taking 10 damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and Mega Punch for the knockout. Oh, also, if you didn't know, you have 6 prize cards, and every time you knock out a Pokemon, you get a prize card. Unless it's an EX, when you knock out an EX Pokemon, you get to draw 2 prize cards. So I got my first prize card. The first one to take all the prize cards wins the game. So that's ultimately my goal, is to win the game. Oh, my opponent's saying hi to me. Yeah, you always be respectful to your opponent, especially in Pokemon, because you know it's a children's game. The whole point of this game is to have fun. It's not to bash your opponent in any way. You always if you're in an actual game, you always offer to shake their hand. Just be courteous to your opponent. And often more than not, you're gonna get a nice person. I rarely have had a rude person when I went to any events or nothing. I've rarely had someone that was rude to me. I mean, it has happened, and don't get me wrong, it has happened. But more often, they've been nice than rude. So I'm just gonna keep on Mega Punching here. I don't see a point not to. I'm just charging up my Gallade in the back. Now, the next turn I can put my last Psychic Energy on Gallade and possibly retreat out and start sweeping. Which I'll most likely do that because all his Pokemon in the bench are... That one's 90, that one's 50, that one's 60. Well, my Gallade does 80. So I'm thinking about switching out next turn after I put my Psychic Energy on. Also, I want to point out that you have cards in your deck called items, and you can use as many item cards as you want during your turn. The exceptions of that is trainer cards, trainer supports. You can only use one of those per turn, so you kind of gotta think that out whenever you're playing. Just waiting for him to make his move. I really don't think there's too much more. I don't really think he can do much at the moment. I think he's pretty much cornered. If he somehow gets over my Gallade, I have a fully charged Gallade, which I imagine that's what he's trying to go for now since he's running the same deck as me. I also have Evil Soda, but I don't really have anything to evolve that to. So. Oh, he didn't get he was banking on the paralysis, but he wasn't able to get that. And I also didn't get my roller skates. I want to say that I really don't need to do anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna Mega Punch it. Yeah, it's looking like this will probably be the only match in the video. Steam Deck's kind of they're kind of slow because a lot of the theme decks doesn't have really good draw power. So well, this will probably be the only actual match on this video, but there will be more. So don't worry about that. He has a Curly in the bag. It is possible that he could actually charge up his yeah, I gotta switch. I'm retreating out next turn. I don't want his Furfrou to buy any more time. If he gets a paralysis though, well, it's dead either way. Now I got my Gallade. Let's play my other roller skates. Hopefully it heads this time. We got the heads. We get to draw 3 cards. We are going to play the Great Ball. Hopefully get another Pokemon. I have a Delcatty in my hand. I don't believe this deck runs 2 Gallades, so I'm just going to go ahead with the Skitty. And I'm going to start charging that up. And he's going to pick up, my Gallade is going to pick up the knockout on the Furfrou. So he's going to have to switch out to one of his other Pokemon. There we go. It's looking like it's going to be in my favor. I am going to charge up my Delcatty and then probably charge up my Miltank afterwards. He's probably Great Balling. He's probably hoping to get the Gallade out as well. Which, that's not good for me. No, he didn't get the Gallade out. Either he didn't have it on his top, I think he has top 7 on a Great Ball. I guess he didn't have a Gallade in his top 7 of his deck. So we got really lucky there because that would have been really bad if he got the Gallade out. He is charging up his Kirlia. And he's gonna go for the draw power, which he is. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I can also see where he's coming from. He needs cards. He needs to get Pokemon charged up, and he doesn't look like he has it in his hand. So I kind of sympathize with him on wanting to do the tiptoe step. This Kirlia is gonna go down this turn though. I'm gonna evolve that. I'm gonna attach a Psychic Energy in my Delcatty, so my Delcatty is ready to go, just in case things go bad. I think that I'm going to just Swift Lunge for the knockout and take my 4th prize card. So I'm going to need 2 more prize cards to win the game, and my own opponent has only taken out 1. So I am in the lead. He put a smiley face. This game filters out curse words with smiley faces, so he might have actually cussed me out, which would be kind of funny if he did, because it doesn't offend me at all. I actually think it's funny. He is sending his Kirlia out, which I think is really bad because I'm wanting to say that might be his last Kirlia, and if I kill the Kirlia, which I will this turn, he won't be able to go into his Gallade, which would be his only hope of stopping me at this point. You guys like my long hair, the ladies dig it? Just had to throw that out there. This game will most likely be over next turn, but I am going to power up my Miltank just in case something happens. I am going to draw my 3 cards, which honestly I don't feel the need of putting anything else on the bench. So I'm going to go Swift Lunge for the knockout. Gallade too strong. That's what I'm going to put. That's my title right there. Is Gallade too strong. That's going to be my title for this episode. I also have a few announcements to make right before I end my video, which I believe that you guys are going to... Wow, now I get Gallade really. Like I said before, he was searching for Gallade and he just couldn't get it, and I got lucky. In all honesty, this matchup between us two is honestly bound to who got Gallade out first. So I got my boss card out first, and he wasn't able to get it out, so I really feel like that's why I won. My opponent's being a really good sport about it, and I really enjoy that. Next turn it is game, but he is going to be, he is going to attempt to do something, which I'm actually happy for. I don't like my opponent just giving up, but I can also understand where, you lost the match. It's clear that you lost the match. You want to concede to move on to the next one, which makes sense. I'm not going to toy with him. I'm just going to win the game so he can go on to his next opponent. And I am going to say GG because he was a nice guy. And that is the power of mental might. It's not a good theme deck. It is probably the worst theme deck out of all the choices. You get it when you first start TCG Online, so it's obviously not going to be that good. The announcements I'm going to end the video with is that when I hit 5 subscribers, which is I'm only 2 away, when I hit 5 subscribers, I will be giving out 5 free TCG Online codes, completely free, no strings attached. I will send the winners the codes myself, and when I hit 10 subs, I will be giving out 10 codes completely free. Some more announcements is, if you guys like this video, leave a like, or if you have some comments to say, misplays I made, other ideas you want me to do, comment down below. And if you like my content and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And I got this face cam for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed watching this. This is Pokey Scrubs, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.